Greetings everybody, this is Grandine Mapping. Welcome to my Q&A. You all left down some questions, so I'm going to answer them. I'm going to start with Wicked right here, who asked me 4 questions. What motivated you to start mapping? It's been a while since I last thought about that. I mostly just jumped into the whole thing without thinking. And the fact that I actually did have some ideas in the mapping community were probably what motivated me. The second question is, if you could resurrect any ancient empire besides Rome, what would it be? That is a very difficult question. I mean, a bunch of these empires actually did fall for good reason. With the exception of Rome, of course, but most of them fell for a very good reason, and that was because they fell to the wrath of God. If you have read the Bible, you would know that. The Babylonian Empire fell because they mistreated God's people. And if you're talking about any ancient empire, I would say the Macedonian Empire. That one was cool. The third question is, do you always plan on using country balls? Not quite. I'm mostly gonna use country balls for alternate history. If I'm doing actual history, I'm gonna use a different format. It will be designed for classroom presentations. That makes it look professional and would make teachers want to present it to their students. So, with that, I wouldn't be using country balls for actual history, just so that it would be used in classrooms. And what inspired my name? Grenadine Mapping. Well, it has the same origin as my old name, New Granada Mapper, which I took that from the Republic of New Granada, which was a predecessor to modern-day Colombia. And I did that because I was actually thinking about my grandmother when I created my channel, and she happened to be Colombian. I would have named myself Appalachian, but that never happened, and I'm stuck with the name Grenadine solely because of branding. That's the only reason. Okay, now we have Matthew Does Mappings questions. How longer do you plan on doing YouTube? Oh, I'm gonna stay as long as I can. I'm not leaving anytime soon, I can tell you that. And how much do you enjoy mapping on a scale from 1 to 10? I started out at enjoying it at a 10, then it went down to a 4 once I started using Premiere Pro. And then I started to enjoy it again after I undid some of my improvements just to bring back the enjoyment, and it did work. So now I would say I enjoyed at a 7. I enjoyed making my latest mapping video at a 7. Okay, this is my question. Are you going to continue alternate history of Europe? If so, are you continuing alternate history of Europe Congress or starting a new one? Well, I'm starting a different AHOA series, but it will be the direct continuation of Congress. How old are you? I'm 18. I turned 18 a week ago. Future plans. Well, I don't have much, but I plan on losing weight and eating healthier. I plan on building up muscle. Here's an Nilotics question. What is the country you hate or like the most in mapping? Well, the country I hate the most, I never really thought about that actually. I'd have to go with the People's Republic of China, and there are many reasons why. Like, they're enslaving their own people, they're literally killing their own people just because their party wants power, so that's why I hate the People's Republic of China. Because they do not value human life, and that is just disgusting. And Suez asks, do you have a pet? If so, can we see him or her? I have 5 pets, actually. I only own 1 of the 5 pets. I'll put some images of the pets up here if I can find any. Who's your favorite mapper and why? Asks Busifa. I think I'll go with Wicked on this one. Yep, definitely Wicked. And now I'm gonna move on to the questions on my Discord server. Nord asks, Why did you ban Dutch people? Did you know it was discrimination and also violated your own rules? Firstly, yes, I did say that I was going to ban Dutch people, but I never actually did it. I only wrote that because I was pissed that the US lost the FIFA World Cup to the Netherlands. So that was basically meant as a joke to express my frustration about the US losing to the Dutch. And here's the final question from Bumblebee Productions. Are you French? That's... You couldn't have asked me a better question? I am not French. So, that was all of the questions. Goodbye.